From 912 weeks in the top 10 to pushing Andy Murray to greatness, we're taking a look at just how good Rafael Nadal was. And let me tell you, the answer is pretty darn good. It's the end of an era for Rafael Nadal, as his incredible streak in the top 10 of the ATP rankings comes to an end. Since his debut in April 2005, Nadal has never left the top 10, holding the record for the most consecutive weeks there with a total of 912 by the time he retires. The news of Nadal's exit from the top 10 was met with a lot of respect and admiration from his fellow players, including world number 1 Novak Djokovic. Djokovic paid tribute to his rival for his epic streak in the top 10, calling it incredible consistency. He went on to say, "Just being able to for almost 20 years be in the top 10, that's unheard of, honestly." Djokovic also praised Nadal's ability to stay at the top, despite suffering multiple injury setbacks over the course of his 18-year career. It speaks about the quality of the tennis, just his consistency throughout the year, playing well on all surfaces, he said. Nadal's exit from the top 10 is a significant moment in the history of tennis. It's a reminder of just how impressive his consistency and longevity have been over the years. Nadal's record-breaking streak is a testament to his hard work, dedication, and love for the game. And even though he may no longer be in the top 10, there's no doubt that Nadal will continue to be a force to be reckoned with on the court. 912 weeks in the top 10. Wow! If you think that's impressive, let's take a look at just how much of an incredible player he really was. Let's start with some numbers, because we all know how much we love those. Nadal is currently ranked world number 13 in singles by the ATP. But don't let that fool you, because this guy has been ranked world number 1 for a whopping 209 weeks. And he's finished as the year-end number 1 5 times, just to add some more spice to the mix. But that's just the beginning, because Nadal also holds the record for most consecutive weeks in the top 10 of the ATP rankings. That's right, he has never left the top 10 from April 2005 to March 2023, a total of 912 weeks. Talk about consistency. Now, let's talk about Grand Slam titles. Nadal has won a joint record 22 Grand Slam men's singles titles, including a record-breaking 14 French Open titles. That's right, Nadal is the king of clay, and he's not afraid to show it. He's also won an incredible 92 ATP singles titles, including 36 Masters titles, with a jaw-dropping 63 of these on clay courts. I mean, come on, is there anything this guy can't do? And let's not forget about the career Golden Slam. Nadal is one of the only 2 men to ever achieve this feat in singles. That's right, folks, he's a true champion both on and off the court. And if you thought that was impressive, get this. His 81 consecutive wins on clay is the longest single-surface win streak in the Open era. I don't know about you, but that's making my head spin. It's amazing how much impact one conversation can have on a person's life. And for Andy Murray, that conversation was with none other than Rafael Nadal. Murray and Nadal were both young players building their careers around the same time, but Nadal made his breakthrough much earlier due to his physical development. In an interview with UK magazine Hello, Murray revealed that a conversation he had with Nadal as youngsters ended up shaping his career. "Rafa and I are good friends, and we have been since we were young," Murray said. "We've grown up in competition together, and hearing about his training setup in Spain was a pivotal moment for me." Nadal's training setup in Spain allowed him to practice much more than Murray and hit with top 100 players when he was just 14 to 15 years old. Murray knew instantly that he would have to change his setup in the UK if he wanted to reach new levels in the sport. It's amazing to think that one conversation with a friend and rival could have such a profound impact on Murray's career. But that's just a testament to the power of good advice and the importance of surrounding oneself with supportive and knowledgeable individuals. Thanks to Nadal, Murray was able to take his game to the next level and become one of the greatest players of his generation. Clearly, Nadal's greatness had rubbed off on the young Englishman. When it comes to tennis, being left-handed is often seen as an advantage, but Rafael Nadal takes it to a whole new level. You see, Nadal is naturally right-handed, which gives him an even bigger boost on the court. His backhand is almost as deadly as his forehand, thanks to his naturally strong right arm controlling the shot. This allows him to return and even attack backhand shots that he has no right to. Despite not being left-handed by nature, Nadal's uncle and coach had the foresight to develop him into a left-handed player. This unique advantage has enabled him to dominate the sport and become one of the greatest tennis players of all time. When it comes to the world of tennis, few names are as legendary as Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. The two have been fierce rivals on the court for years, but when it comes to off-court respect, there's no shortage of it. After Nadal's historic 14th French Open win, Federer was quick to praise his rival for continuing to raise the bar. In a recent interview, Federer expressed his happiness for Nadal, saying, "It's just unbelievable what Rafa has achieved." Federer went on to praise Nadal's consistency and dedication, saying, "Hats off to Rafa. After the 10th, 11th time, I already thought, this can't be. He keeps raising the bar. It's gigantic." And it's not just his skill on the court that sets Nadal apart. He's also a true sportsman, having won the Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award 5 times. Plus, he's been named the Laureus World Sportsman of the Year not once, but twice. Talk about an all-around athlete. But Nadal isn't just a tennis star. He's also a philanthropist and a leader in his community. He's opened a tennis academy in Mallorca, helping to inspire the next generation of young players. And he's been recognized for his contributions to society, receiving the Grand Cross of the Order of Dos de Mayo, the Grand Cross of Naval Merit, and the Medal of the City of Paris. Nadal truly is a man of many talents. Let's not forget about his success representing Spain in international competitions. He's won 2 Olympic gold medals and led the nation to 4 Davis Cup titles. That's right, Nadal is not just a champion on the court, he's a champion for his country. It's hard to believe that over 18 years ago, a young Rafael Nadal was making waves in the world of tennis. In May 2003, the then 16-year-old Spaniard, ranked 87th in the world, faced off against Carlos Moya, then world number 1, in the second round of the Hamburg Masters. As Nadal entered the court, legendary commentator John Barrett couldn't help but take notice of the young talent. Always an exciting moment when a really fine new talent emerges in the world game, and this is one for sure, Barrett said. Those words proved to be prophetic, as Nadal went on to become one of the greatest tennis players of all time. His incredible speed, athleticism, and skill have earned him countless accolades and records. So, what sets Nadal apart from the rest? His natural talent, his signature forehand, and his ability to break serve are certainly part of it. But it's also his sportsmanship, his philanthropy, and his leadership that make him a true legend both on and off the court. We can't wait to see what he'll accomplish next.